Hanwha Aerospace signs $4 billion Chunmoo missile contract with Poland. Third Chunmoo execution contract brings systems total exports to Poland to 12.6 trillion won. Hanwha Aerospace has signed an execution contract worth about $5.6 trillion, $4 billion, to supply Chunmoo guided missiles to Poland, according to the company and government officials. The contract was signed on Monday, local time, at the Polish Army Museum in Warsaw with the Polish Armament Agency. It covers the supply of CGR-080 guided missiles with a maximum range of 80 kilometers and will be carried out through Hanwha-WB Advanced System, a joint venture established by Hanwha Aerospace and Poland's WB Group. The missiles will be produced at a dedicated facility in Poland, with delivery scheduled to begin in 2030. This is the third execution contract Poland has signed for the Chunmoo multiple rocket launcher system. Hanwha Aerospace concluded a framework agreement with Poland in 2022 and later that year signed its first execution contract, valued at about 5 trillion won. A second execution contract worth roughly 2 trillion won followed in April 2024. With the latest agreement, the total value of Chunmoo-related contracts with Poland has reached about 12.6 trillion won. Speaking at the signing ceremony, Kang Hoon-sik, Presidential Chief of Staff, said the latest agreement reflects a shift toward joint production. This third Chunmoo contract is not simply about exporting weapons produced in Korea, Kang said. It is a model in which Korea and Poland establish a joint venture, build production facilities in Poland, and manufacture the system together. Kang said defense industry cooperation has expanded alongside broader bilateral ties. Just as cooperation in political, economic, and security fields has continued to deepen, cooperation in the defense industry has also moved to a higher stage. I hope this partnership will become one that remains firm in the face of future challenges. Son Jae-il, President and CEO of Hanwha Aerospace, described the agreement as a result of sustained cooperation with the company's Polish partners. This contract is a milestone based on the trust between Hanwha and Poland, Son said. Hanwha will continue to work with the Polish defense industry to deliver both security and economic value. Chunmoo, officially designated K239, is a modular multiple rocket launcher system capable of firing a range of guided and unguided munitions. In Poland, the system has been introduced under the Homar program, which integrates Polish command and control systems and places increasing emphasis on local production. The Chunmoo contracts are part of Poland's wider procurement of Korean defense systems since 2022. Hanwha Aerospace has also signed 2 execution contracts to supply K9 self-propelled howitzers to Poland. The first contract, signed in August 2022, covered 212 units, followed by a second contract in December 2023 for an additional 152 units. The combined value of the 2 K9 contracts is estimated at about 6.7 trillion won. Other Korean defense companies have also secured major contracts with Poland. Korea Aerospace Agency signed a $3 billion agreement to supply 48 FA-50 light combat aircraft, while Hyundai Rotem concluded 2 execution contracts for K2 main battle tanks, with deliveries and localized production arrangements extending through the latter half of the decade. Based on publicly disclosed execution contracts, Poland's confirmed purchases of Korean weapon systems amount to roughly 31 trillion won. This figure reflects signed execution contracts only and does not include remaining quantities outlined in framework agreements that have not yet been finalized.